Hello, HCST students. This is Mr. Gongora from the Office of Curriculum and Instruction. And I'm coming to you with this video today to show you how to access and analyze your LinkIt results. Okay, so if you remember a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago, everyone took the LinkIt if you have Algebra 1, Geometry, or Algebra 2, English 1, English 2, or English 3, or biology, chemistry, or physics. Right? So your teachers might have gone over the results with you, but if not, and you want to know how you did, this is the way you can go look at your scores. Okay, so very simple. You want to just go to HCST, hcst.linkit.com/student. Okay, this will bring you to the student portal. Okay, if it is not this color, if it is maybe orange, reddish orange, you're in the parent portal. Okay, you want to be in the student portal in order to access your results. Okay, just click sign in with Google. It should work. If it doesn't, you can always click on this and forgot your password. Your username is your student ID number. Okay, that's the one on the back of your ID. And usually it's going to start with 2020, 2021, 2022, depending on which grade you are and when you came into the district. Okay, but your student ID number is your username. Okay, so we're going to log in to this student right here. Okay, when you get to this screen, you're going to see online testing, right? There's nothing there because you do not have to take an online test unless your teacher is using LinkIt in one of your classes. So what you want to do is you want to go to the top left up here and go to reporting, click on reporting, and then click on reports. This will bring you to the reporting platform. Now, you have all the different tests that we've given to LinkIt to store the data. Okay, you can look up your attendance if you want, your grades. We usually do that once a year, but the more important one is the LinkIt benchmarks. So click on that, open up this section, and you can go to the different LinkIt tests that we have on the platform. Now, the latest one we have right here is this LinkIt Algebra 1 test. If I hover over it, you can see the general score on how this person did. But if you want the detail, you can click on this little purple magnifying glass and go to item details. Now you can see all the details of your test. Okay? You can see which questions you got right, which questions you got wrong in this top line right here. But more importantly, you can see that this standard, REI A.1, this student got all three of those questions right? That's great. Solving simple equations. This person knew how to do that. This person did not do very well on creating equations and inequalities in one variable and using them to solve problems. They got all three of the questions wrong. Notice how there's 3 questions for every one of these standards. So this one would be a good place to practice if you are trying to build your skills. Where can you practice this? Well, that's very simple. You can go right to IXL and type this code in and search for these standards in IXL to practice if you wish to practice some math to improve your LinkIt scores, to improve anything, get ready for tests like the GPA junior year, the SAT, if you're going to take that. These are good ways to practice skills that this test has identified that you might be weak in. Go down the list here. You can look at topics. This is a little bit more general, and then specific skills within the standards that you might want to practice. Okay? So again, we can go back and we can then look at the English test. Same idea where you got the results of your test, you got your score, the percent score, how you did. 47 doesn't sound that good, but if you look, right, that's right on the bubble. So, right, you want to look at these scores, hover over this. You can see what is a good score really on this test. Above an 80 would be a good score, 79. And on this one, a little bit higher, above an 82 would be the exceeding, where you want to be in meeting or exceeding. So really, those are the two grade bands that show that you have pretty good mastery of the material. Okay, so in here, now you can see, again, what should I practice? If I'm getting ready for anything, it should be RL.9 through 10.1, right? Reading literature, citing strong textual evidence to make relevant connection, blah, 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 right? So these are the types of questions that you should be practicing if you want to improve on English, math, or science. If you ever had any questions and want to know more about LinkIt or your results or how to access them or any issues that you might have, feel free to contact me. My email, pgongora@hcstonline.org, or any emails to the curriculum office. You find either myself or Mr. Casero or Mr. Garcia, and we can help you with any questions you might have on the LinkIt platform. Thank you very much. Have a good day.